Hello and welcome. I am Tyler. This is my first video on the Jsano fan server. Basically in this video I'm going to give you a tour of my base and a few other people's bases and builds on the server. A couple other things I think are cool. That's probably all I'll have time for today. But anyway, let's check this out, shall we? Got the Jungalow. It's the modern house I've been working on for quite a while. Been tearing things down and rebuilding. Have a courtyard, modern fireplace. I really do like the look of the seating, even though it's not technically modern, but you know, it works. This is the lounge and map room. You can see my base at a glance. It's pretty big, and it's taken me a really long time to build. Here's the pool. Just take a dip. If there was an ocean, it would basically be an infinity pool, where the pool sort of, you can't tell where the pool ends and where the ocean begins, but oh well. And if you've noticed, I do have a beacon with speed and regen. I killed a wielder a while ago with the help of 3 other people, and of course I was the only one to die. So, my base, I don't think I've showed you my pets. So since I'm in a jungle, I got 2 cats, Babu, he remembers me, and my black cat Lucky. Still thinking of names for a dog once I get one. Don't really know yet. Here's my one of everything farm. You either get a pumpkin or a melon. Wow. Zistikins, Zisto, my pigman. This is probably my 3rd or 4th one that I have that hasn't either escaped or despawned because I forgot to give him something or he won't accept it. For some reason, only some zombie pigmen take armor when you give it to them. And luckily for me, that guy did. There's my storage room. Got everything neatly organized. Well, besides, I need more place for my cobble, but that's for another day. I have a lame record collection. I need to go out and kill some creepers with skeletons. Yeah. Zisto chest, don't ask. Got all my books. Be jealous, please. Be jealous. Of course, all of that was from villager trading. I could not have mined that legit. In fact, this is every diamond I own. Funny story about that. I was caving a few days ago, and with a Fortune 3 pick, I had gotten 45 diamonds, and died to a creeper as I was coming out, or about to come out. Of course, I was able to run back to the cave and find my stuff, but it had despawned. So that ultimately inspired me to do the villager trading. Yeah, here's some more armor. This was all gotten from zombies and skeletons. Some crappy bows that I'll probably repair later. And other stuff. Another rack. Some valuables that I don't feel like putting in my ender chest. 10 saddles. Maybe finally get those horses. Got some coal. 2 chests full of ender balls. thanks to the end grinder. Don't know who built it, but I spent quite a bit of time there. Let's head down here. Now so, funny story about this. This used to be, it used to be a little higher than this, and the house was basically built on the upper part of that, but this deck used to go around there, but for whatever reason, I thought it looked better. I wanted to make it a floating island, so I basically dug it out and made this floating island basically out of nothing. Here's my tree farm. Got 2 jungle trees, which unfortunately don't always give enough saplings. First world jungle problems. This is my latest project that I started yesterday. I'm going to put a automatic, something heavily redstone involved, that some kind of chicken farm over here. Then down here, just pens with cows and pigs. Nothing fancy there. Here's my ocelot farm. Here's my wool farm. I have pens for every color. I'll eventually fill every pen with sheep, but for now, it's just holding the rest of my animals until I finish the other pens. This is an empty room. I wanted to put a village here, but I don't know. I don't kind of want my own villagers, because right now I have to go to the iron golem farm, which I'll probably show you guys, and trade with those villagers, but having some here would be nice. But that's further down the list of my projects. Jump down here. I have a zombie grinder. It uses lava bucket to get them down to 1 hit, and I mainly use it to combine stuff or put a book on something. It's not really good for getting to 30 levels fast. Yeah, it's decent loot. Nothing I would wear, but whatever. It's my beacon. In fact, let's actually, well, first, it's my enchanting table. Here's my potion brewing area, ingredients, potions. Really haven't used that many. The only ones that I would really use are the fire resist ones in the nether, but I haven't been to the nether recently, and my armor is full diamond. Helm of Justice, Chest of Justice, Pants of Justice, Boots of Justice. Very never seen. Let's take a trip down and see what we can find. Yep. Whole lot of effort for a drop shaft. It's just who I am. This is my mine. So I have a Endervator, which is pretty much Zsto's design, but it doesn't really work sometimes. I mean, I think if you jump it's fine, but people have died falling down. So right now I'm probably going to make the distance between them shorter, but for now it'll just be closed. So this was pretty much all I've done. I mean, it is pretty big, but the way I designed it was basically I cut out, this used to be a mountain. I basically kept carving layers into it and basing my deck off of the natural curve of the mountain. So here's my nether tunnel. It was, I'll show you what it used to look like, what the holding used to look like. But we had to reset chunks of our nether. It all used to be like this, and the ending was more open, and it had 2 portals. Really cool, but won't get to see it because I don't really feel like rebuilding it. Have my automatic minecart station, and this is the nether hub, or one of 3. This one I actually pretty much built. I had help digging, but I built most of this. And here's my store, which I haven't started building in yet. Taco's Jungle demo. The enchant store. So some of the shops are being taken. This is the main nether hub. The end is down this path. And this is the original hub that I copied the design of exactly. Like, it was originally just this all the way across, these half slabs, but I thought that was boring and sort of just built it like this because I really like this design. I felt like we needed stores because this is mostly, I mean, there are people who have been on since the beginning that have claimed stores, but most of these plots above are for newer members, people who either haven't joined yet or joined very recently. So yeah. Got a very, very large ice tray down there. That portal. I still need to find a use for the ice I have. Why is there a villager in there? This is... oh, there's speed too. Yes. Someone keeps unorganizing this. My OCD doesn't like it. So yeah, you just... don't be angry. Okay, good. So yeah, we have a full iron golem farm. I don't really know how it works, but I mean, it seems pretty efficient, if you ask me. Tree farm. I don't know what they're going to turn this into, but below is the new sheep farm. Bell for every color. I like it. Of course, I will have one of my own soon, so I won't need to use it. This is the cow farm. I really like this design. I've always been but I've always been looking for ways to make sure you keep enough cows so that it's easy to get a large amount after you kill them. Like, so you have enough to breed with. Obviously you need more than 2, but I like that design, is all I'm trying to say. This is the spawn village. It's in a snow biome, which unfortunately is probably my least favorite biome in the game. I don't know, I just don't like the snow everywhere. But just all the every beacon effect. It's fun to run around here. But yeah, I think that might be it for this episode. If you want to see more of this, I could definitely do that. I just need, I don't know, I just need to, because I'm not starting from scratch like you would expect in an LP, but I still have ongoing projects that I can work on. And of course, maybe even do co-ops, because there are a lot of events like Calamity that go on the server. And I'm not too much of a fan of those maps, but I'd be willing, now that I'm recording, to participate in record those. But I would definitely be more interested in something like server-wide UHC, or something survival related, or maybe even doing a adventure map like the Ruins of the Mindcrackers 2, which is coming out soon. I mean, the trailer was released today. Looked awesome. Anyway, I think that's it, and I will see you guys later.